What's up, Rogan? It's your girl Ash MF Reeves. I'm back with another video. So y'all already read the title. I'm not really gonna do like no intro, but y'all read the title. Excuse me. Y'all read the title, so y'all already know what this video is about. So like, comment, subscribe, turn that bell on. Go subscribe to my other channel. Subscribe to me and Dan's channel. Hit me up on all my social media. That's in the description below. And we just really gonna get into the video. So, all right. So we're gonna get into the video. I gotta put some comments on because my lips a little ashy, just a little bit. So, y'all read the title. Y'all know what I'm finna be talking about. Basically, finna just do an update on how I've been mentally and stuff like that. Cause as you guys may know or you may not know, I lost Mama Sharon January the 20th, 2021. With that situation, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was so in denial. Like, I was like shocked. Cause when that person told me, I was just like, you lying. And then I had texted her granddaughter and it was true. And I'm just like, bro. I was like, nah, she taking a nap or something. She gotta be taking a nap. She's asleep. She gonna wake up. Like, I was in denial, y'all. I did not believe it. That same day she passed, I had to go to work that same freaking day. When I tell you, I cried, bro. I couldn't hold it in. I cried that whole day. And then when I got to work, it was just worse. Like, I just let it out. Then everybody trying to hug me and stuff. Like, I didn't want to talk. If y'all know me, then y'all know how much Mama Sharon meant to me. Y'all know how much we meant to each other. Because every day, I come in to work, she either hug me first or I hug her first. Like, every single day. That was the only person besides Marshall. Those two were the only people that actually made me feel loved at their job. And when she passed, Marshall quit. So it's just like, I mean, I have people hug me, you know. But their love just not like her love was. Like, I don't know. Her love was different. Like, she was a second mom. That was the only manager. I mean, of course, I'm going to get mad, of course. But that was really the only manager that can just really just get on to me. For real, for real. She was a second mom. So, that was the first time I've ever lost anyone close to me. I'm talking about, we were like this. We had our ups and downs, but at the end of the day, we knew we loved each other. Every chance we got, we told each other we love each other and everything. And that was my first heartbreak, because it was like I said, she was like a second mom, so that hurt tremendously. I'm still hurt to this day. Like, that's just a lot. And then April 7th, 2021. Lost my grandma to lung cancer. And it hurt me a lot because before she passed, I didn't go see her that one last time. Like, when she passed, I haven't seen her like a week prior to that. So it's like, I ain't seen my grandma in a week. And then my dad had called me. I knew it was something because I was asleep and I woke up. My sister had called me at 7 in the morning. And my dad had sent some eyeballs. He called me too. See, when I send eyeballs, you know, like the emoji or whatever, I text it. That means like something wrong with me. I send it to my dad. Like, I send it. He automatically knows something's wrong. Get up, get up. So when he sent that to me, it was just like, what is he talking about? Then I called him back and he was like, well, Miss Virginia went on home this morning. And I was just like, what? If y'all know me, y'all know how much I love my grandma. That was really the only grandma I had. Like, I ain't gonna get into that detail. I ain't gonna get into details because I'm getting emotional or whatever. I'm not really gonna get into that. But that was the only grandma that really just genuinely loved all her grandkids. Like, we stayed with my grandma. Like, where we stay at now, this is my grandma's land. Like, we stayed here when I was little. And then when we finna move to our other house, we stayed with her for the summer. So it was just like the type of grandma she was like a mom. She held everything together. She brought us close, you know. And if you know how I be at work and y'all be like, I work so hard. I got that from my grandma. My grandma was an independent woman, and that's who I got that from. I'm independent because of her. Because I seen her do. My grandma would cut a whole yard by herself. I seen that. My grandma didn't depend on no man. I don't depend on no man. I'll never depend on a man. Because at the end of the day, my grandma taught me how to be a woman and do things on my own. So that's why I don't like for people to do stuff because I'm independent because of my grandma. So that was my second heartbreak, y'all. That when Mama Sharon passed, that broke my heart. But when my grandma passed, that just shattered my heart. Like, two important women in my life, bro. Back to back, February, March, like 3 months apart. That hurt, for real. And then, April 28th, I lost my granddad. He had some lung problems. That was my dad's father. My grandma was my mom's mom. The thing with him, he wanted a relationship with us so bad. Like, we had a relationship with him. Of course, every time we see him, we'll show love to each other. That was the only granddad I had. My mom's father, he passed way before I was born. Like, he passed 1995, 1996. So, I never met him. So, the thing with my granddad is just like, I don't like talking on the phone. So, every time he called me, I either be asleep and I don't answer the phone. And I hate that because that's like, he was reaching out, you know? He wanted, I don't care about y'all being alive. He was reaching out and he wanted a bond. And that hurt me because I'm like, dang. He wanted love, you know? I could say I love my grandma. I mean, my granddad. Well, I love all of them. But I did love my granddad because he was trying, you know? He was trying. From that side of the family, he was the only one that was trying, for real. So it's just like dealing with all three of those. I don't like to say death, dead, die. I don't like saying that. Dealing with all those passings. I had to go get therapy, y'all. Because I've been having anxiety. But my anxiety got worse. Like, I had to go get therapy. Because the morning after Mama Sharon passed, I had a terrible anxiety attack. Like, I was breathing heavy. It was a lot. And then my grandma passed. My chest was just going crazy. And that's how I knew something was happening. Because, like, when you get anxiety, it's like you worry about things, you know. Like, we been knew my grandma had cancer. But this the crazy part about it. We found out in February. Like, the end of February, beginning of March. I think it was like February 28th or somewhere around there. And they said she had a month or two to live. So, we were preparing. Like, I would go see my grandma all the time. But it's like, when I went down there, and she got sicker, it's just like, I couldn't take it. Like, I'll cry every time. I know one day I went down there, and she was in the wheelchair. In the living room with my mama. I had to leave, y'all. As soon as I left, I swear to God, I started crying, y'all. It hurt so bad to see my grandma like that. That she'd just be coughing and going on. And I'm not sure how long she's had cancer, y'all, because last year's when she got sick, she had to get a colostomy bag or whatever. So they kept sending her home. Like, she went to rehab and all that. But after that, she was still getting sick. They kept sending her home. And my mom and them didn't find out she was sick until February because her oxygen was low. Like, it was real low. Like, her blood pressure and stuff was low. And she was just laying in her bed. She looked miserable, y'all. Because it was me, my mom, and my daddy. We had went down there to check on her. Because my grandma didn't call my mom. Because normally she would call. She looked so miserable, y'all. She was breathing funny. And I told my mom, I said, you need to take her to the hospital. She didn't take her to the next morning. And she was in there for a couple of days. They did tests. She had dementia too. think that's how you say it. So like she told my mama to call me. She told my little baby, come up here. They won't leave me alone. I'm like, what you talking about, grandma? She had that, and then a few days later they found out she had stage 4 lung cancer, and they had spread it all over. And my mama had 2 options. She do the hospice, which is what she did, or she do chemo. Either way it go, it was too late to try to do anything. And it's just crazy, bro, because like my grandma had lung cancer a few years ago, but she beat it. Like they literally cut all her hair off, y'all, and she beat it. If my grandma see my hair right now, she'd be like, okay, little babe, don't get comfortable calling me that either in the comments. Please don't. But like I was saying, I had to get therapy. Like I had to go to therapy. And I've been going to therapy since May, I think. So about 2 months. 3 months actually. Finna be 3 months. And it's been helping, y'all. Like, it has been helping. You know? And then it's like, I got friends that's losing their grandparents too. Like when I found out Cam was at work, he lost his grandma. That hurt, cause I'm like, dang. Cause I know how that feel, bro. Just seeing him cry like that made me cry. I kid you not. Cause I know how it is to lose grandma. That was like a mom to you, so I understood his pain. So my prayers, you know, I be praying for him every night. I pray for everybody. And then Jayla just lost her grandmother. Carlisa lost her daddy. It's so much, y'all. All I can do is just be there as a friend and, you know, support, you know, and show that love. But I've been doing all right, y'all. Like, I have my moments where, pretty much every week, I have my moments, my days where it's just like, it hit me and I'm like, dang, they're really gone. And today is, I think, September 3rd. Yeah. 4 more days it'll make 5 months, I think. May, June, July, August, September. No, 4 more days it'll make 5. Yeah, I hit it right the first time. May, June, July, August, September. 5 months since my grandma passed. And then on 20th, it'll make 8 months for Mama Sharon. Then 28th, it'll make 5 months for my granddad. So it's just like, it's hard. And then the crazy thing about it, they wait till my grandma resting to want to pull some BS about her house, which irritates me because my mom, the only one that, like, she dealing with it. Like, my mama dealing with a lot. Like, my mama and my grandma were best friends. My mama was there when my grandma passed in her bed. Like, she was there. So I can only imagine how much she got going on inside. You know, like, she tell us she okay and everything, but to see your mama laying there lifeless, that's something I would never want to go through. And then they want to do all this about my grandma's house and all this and that. Like, don't do that, bro. Because I know my grandma turning her grave mad right now because what these people trying to do. But anyways, y'all, I'm okay. Still much hurting, for sure. Yep. Grieving is the hardest thing in the world. Like, one day you good, the next day you down. Like, it's just, you never know. But I'm good. I'm getting better, you know. It's one day at a time. I'm definitely not 100%. It's gonna take a while before I get to, I don't think I ever get to 100%, honestly, because these passings is just something I can't let go, like, because they played a huge role in my life. So it's gonna be hard. And then with me being at Wendy's, it's harder because it's like a picture of Mama Sharon on the wall. And I got a necklace of her. I got a lot of necklaces of her and a lot of necklaces of my grandma. I don't have necklace on my granddad. yet. I was thinking about getting my dad one. I was gonna get one too, but I don't know. I think, yeah, my dad, he can't handle it right now. But yeah, like I was saying, it's hard being at Wendy's, like, because I know if she was here, we always talked about how we gonna get up out of there. She wanted me to quit that job so bad, y'all. Because she would say they don't deserve me. Honestly, they didn't deserve her. She worked way too hard. She had a lot of stress. She had to take care of grandkids, her mom, then had to deal with Wendy's. Then she was married, so she had a lot, you know. I'm just glad she's not dealing with stress no more. I'm glad she's stress-free now. She's just up there with God, resting. Knowing that I got her, my grandma, my granddad, that's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, they pushed me to go on, you know, like, knowing I got them, I'm good. Because I got angels up there watching over me. They pushing me to be better. But it's just so hard when you got people want to try you and you just want to renege, you know what I'm saying? Because my sister be trying me. But it's a work in progress, y'all. It is. But I will be okay one day. So anyone that you know is going through a loss of a loved one, a friend, anything, be there for them. Because they might be laughing. I kid you not. I'm the goofiest person you will ever meet in your life. But I go through stuff. Like, grieving is not easy at all. So if you have someone that's going through what I'm going through, don't give up on them. Show them all the love that they need, okay? But that's the end of this video. I ain't trying to make it too long, and I'm not trying to get too emotional. So like, comment, and subscribe. Go subscribe to me and Dan's channel. Subscribe to my other channel as well. Follow me on all my social medias. I cannot talk. But yeah, we out. Okay.